Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome to another video. Today we're going to get started on the Mezco 112 Collective Gotham by Gaslight Joker. This one has taken some liberties doing the Man Who Laughs look on the face sculpt while taking liberties from Earth 18 52's. Earth 18, the 52 comic, which you see a version of this Joker in Gotham by Gaslight. But yeah, this is really dope. I really like what they did here, both taking liberty and enjoying the figure, because it really does give you that Jack the Ripper vibe, which is really dope. They've also made some changes to the body. So as you can see, you can actually pop the head off the neck, and you can see that it's different from the head and the neck. This sculpt though is menacing and cool as hell. Just gives you that creepy Man Who Laughs vibe. And just looking off to the side, you can see as I angle it, just looks really, really good. This sculpt is dope. But outside of the changing of the head and neck, as you can see here in this nice cool jacket, you have a nice cool vibe for him. Now, I don't know if you guys noticed the bloody hands look, but I'm really enjoying the fact that that is a thing. Again, playing off that Jack the Ripper vibe. The jacket does button up. I'm gonna pop these. There we go. And we'll open up and we'll see him with his collar, suspenders, green pants, giving a nice look. Now, you can take the jacket off. It's not wired, but it does free flow beautifully. I'm going to show you here. So you can see you can open it up, make it look really good, and it'll hold form by just pulling it down. So it looks really, really nice. You have a lot of stuff that you can do there that really will bring out this figure. Now, when you pop the jacket off, it comes off pretty easily. You will get a very nice like steampunk vibe from him, which is really dope. And again, being able to cover up the arms, which even though they're white, are a little bit more skin tone than usual, as opposed to that pale white. Only the neck itself will be super pale white. You have a really nice vibe for this guy. The nice pit on the dirtying of the pants, showing that, you know, in that time and era, you stepped in mud, you stepped in mud. It is what it is. It's covering the front and both the back. Right? Articulation wise, this is where it gets really cool, because even though we still have our single jointed arms, everything about this seems to be modified in a way to give it a much greater range of articulation. So our head can look up, can look down, we can tilt left and right. Right? We have a deep, deep cut on the ab crunch. It doesn't seem like much now, but it is a very nice forward crunch. Our arms fold out with no problem. And unfortunately, even though we're single jointed, I don't know if you guys can see this, but this is cutting at an acute angle, giving a much better range for articulation. So we do have that. As far as our legs, we can go forward. We are double jointed. We have thigh swivel as well. And we have really good ankle pivot here on his boot style. So getting into really crazy Joker-like poses. Let's say you're going to change this Joker into something else or customize it. This body is actually really solid for movement, because we can actually tilt left and right on this rocker of our upper torso as well too. So again, nice range of movement, nice look of it too. Will really cover up nicely for this Joker to get really great and expressive. So with all that being said, I'm going to leave the jacket off. I'm going to leave the hands off as well too. We're going to talk about some of his accessories. Gonna leave him. Actually, this would be a really nice chance to put his arms behind his back. There we go, and look really cool. That actually looks really, really nice there. So some of the accessories that he come with, you get this alternate sculpt. The alternate sculpt looks really dope for a Joker sculpt. This actually makes it look like a Jack Nicholson Joker in a way, but it's still the Man Who Laughs. But this is a nice Joker sculpt that looks really good. You'll also get classic glasses. Now with these glasses here, you're going to gently slide it behind the ear, just like real life. And these will hold on the head sculpt. Looking really good. We'll also get our classic hat for this time and era. Looking dope as hell. And it holds, like I said. Look, I'm holding it by the hat. Next up, we'll get some playing cards. You'll actually get 3 cards. Here's one of them. It's very tiny and I just don't want to lose it. I've been losing a lot of small parts lately. Here's another card. And then we have the Joker card last. Then as far as hand sculpts, you'll get 2 reaching out sculpts, all with bloody fingertips. They actually get scars here on all of the left hands. And I believe that, yep. So it's H-A-H-A. I don't know if I can focus in to get that. Let me see if I can. It's actually ha, 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 ha. So yeah, on all the left hands, you'll get that. You will get a pointing hand. You will get 2 hands for holding items. Your right one is going to be closed, but it have an open slit for holding those weapons. The left one will be more open. This will also have an opening for the pinky as well. And you can hold your briefcase in here, which we're going to get to in a second. Your scalpel tool holding hand. We have an open, like, grabbing hand, which I actually really like this hand a lot. Then you have a hand with an opening tool in the middle. And this is going to be for cool stuff like, oh, where'd it go? It's one of the tools, and I like using them. I can't find it right now, but I'll get back to that. And then here, I mentioned briefly before, our briefcase. Briefcase is cool because it actually can hold all of your tools, which we're going to get to right now. So, oh, here it is. Let's see if it, where'd it go? So this is the hook tool. I actually like using this one. So here we are with the hook tool. Actually, put my hand in front, give it that focus. There we go. Here's one of the hook tools, like a hook meat. You'll get several forms of knives. You have one with more curvature. You have the classic small tool knife. You'll get a small hatchet, a large knife. You have these pliers that actually open up. I'm gonna call this a meat grinder, a classic one, but this is terrifying to use. In reality, I would never want to experience that. We have a large saw. Then we also have the very large knife. And all these tools can be stored in the suitcase perfectly fine, which is dope. I really like that. But what's even better and cooler is that because he's Jack the Ripper, he comes with a apron that's bloodied up. Which, again, it just adds to the emphasis of, you know, the Jack the Ripper tool. I'm just going to... You can see it fits right there on the body with no problem. We can tie it up and around him. It'll look really cool. Because, you know, you can actually do that. So you can tie it tight. You can tie it loose. You can turn it into the world's best barbecue and dad. Whatever you want to do with it. You can turn him into a meat house guy. But it just looks good on him. You'll also get a nice green scarf. This folds out and is not wired, but does look really good around him. So again, you have many dressing options for this guy. That's just going to add a lot of emphasis on what you want to do. But now that we've covered all of that, what we're going to do is we're going to take a second and we're going to jump into the size comparisons. So I'll see you guys in a second. Now we're going to jump into the size comparisons. I'm going to back up just a little bit and we're going to talk about some stuff. I think I should compare it to... Ooh, you know what? Here is a Sovereign Knight Batman. Has a custom head from Old Boy. And as you can see, this Joker is taller than Batman. Not by much, but enough to make you know. It looks really good if you size these guys up to look directly at each other. It'll show a lot better. Then we have a 6-inch Hasbro Marvel Legends. Showing off that size comparison. Let's swap these guys out. Next we have an SH Figuarts Kamen Rider Kuga. Then we have a Lightning Collection Gold Ranger. Now you can see Joker has some height on these guys. Next up we'll do, let's do a Mythic Legions. And we'll do, we'll do a G.I. Joe Flint. Because he's out. I have a bunch of these guys out on the table right now. So as you can see, Joker is actually pretty tall. Has some height on most domestic stuff. Even some imported stuff. Actually, a lot of imported stuff. But Oh, you know what? Let's throw in a Batman Beyond, because like I said before, if you want to swap it around, pop it on like a blank Diabolic body, and then you'll have like your own version. So here we go with a Batman Beyond, just to show it off. Now we're going to show them off next to a couple of the other Jokers that we've gotten from Mezco. And the thing is, I want to try on the jacket, because I haven't done that before. But I want to put the jacket on these guys after I show these guys height size. So here is the MDX Joker from Mezco. And then we'll do the Clown Prince of Crime next. I pop these hands off because I want to prep up to pop the jacket on so we can see. So here are the 3 Jokers, which is cool because, you know, Jeff Johns did the 3 Jokers with Jason Fabok. And these guys all look really good. Each bringing a different iteration to the Joker, which is why multiverses are pretty cool. Gives you options to try and do new stories and new things. Real quick, let's try on his purple jacket. Ooh. Let's try on his purple jacket with the Clown Prince of Crime to see how it looks. Actually, I'll do it off screen so you guys can see how it looks. So I'll pop this on, and then we'll do it on the MDX Joker so we can see how these guys look. Actually, oh wow, this doesn't look too bad on this guy. It's not terrible, but it just doesn't feel like it works completely. So let's try to bring it up to shoulder length. Let's pop these guys back. Like I said, it does not look terrible, but you know, it may not fit the aesthetic here. But it all depends on how you rock it. Because if you're gonna do the free and open jacket, I think this look actually looks a lot better. Here you go. So this does look a lot better here. So for those of you that want that long jacket, you can try it with your Clown Prince of Crime. Now we're going to try it with the MDX Joker. I'm going to leave his jacket on because his original jacket was able to go over his suit jacket. So we're going to try to do that here as well. It's getting a little stuffy, but it should work. Should is the main word. I could be wrong. So yeah, it gets a little stuffy in here. Therefore, it may not look like really good. So you may have to do one of those. Take off the top suit jacket to make it work, because there's going to be a little clutter up here, make it seems a little bulky in the shoulders, and that may not be what you want here. You want it to look a lot more streamlined. But I will say this actually has a nice look on this Joker. I would recommend probably moving the outer jacket, giving it a little bit of break, because it seems like it's too many layers on top right now. So you definitely want to aim for that. But all in all, I really like how this Joker came out. I really do hope that you guys enjoy the photos at the end. Thank you for watching as always. So please, be good, do good, drink your water, guys. Later.